Alright everybody, all aboard. This week we're setting sails and reviewing Reanimal. So let me tell you about this game, because this game is absolutely wild. It's made by Tarsier Studios, and that's right, that's the team with developers behind Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and it's also published by THQ Nordic. So right away you kind of know what you're in for, and something creepy, and trust me, it delivers. The game feels like one of those nightmares you had as a kid that didn't make sense, but in the best way possible. You've got disfigured monsters chasing you, creepy giant spiders, kidnapping, and war zones. It's chaotic, but somehow it works. You start off as this faceless kid waking up alone in a boat in the middle of the ocean, and it looks like it's set around a World War II type time frame. You don't really know how you got there, what's going on, you're just kind of figuring it out as you go. And you're steering the boat is simple though, it's just follow the lit up buoys and you'll stay on track. Now pretty early on in the game, you'll pull a girl out of the water. I think she's your sister or a friend. And here's where it gets weird. She just straight up strangles you for a second before snapping out of it. And after that, she becomes your main companion. From there, your goal is simple: find your missing friends and get off this nightmare island. Once you dock on the beach, that's when things really kick off. The island is foggy, unsettling, and you constantly feel like something is watching you. It kind of has that feeling of like Silent Hill, and which is a good thing. But it's just because of the fog, but that's where the comparison ends there. And as you explore, open everything, suitcases, doors, little gates, all of it, you'll find masks you can wear and unlock concept art. And some doors won't open at first, but don't stress, the game loops back around later, which I actually liked, and you can open those doors. The puzzles in the game aren't super hard. Most are trial and error, but they never felt frustrating. Honestly, they're just there to keep things moving in between the horror moments. And the horror moments, that's where the game shines. You'll walk past things that look like a dead monster, grab a puzzle piece, and suddenly that corpse wakes up, and now you're sprinting for your life. The camera shifts into that forward-running style like in Crash Bandicoot, and then your heart just starts pounding. It's intense, creepy, and kind of awesome all at once. There are some really bizarre moments like plunging in a toilet and having a dead monster pop out. It's gross, it's weird, and it fits perfectly. Then you've got boss encounters. One involves the horribly disfigured guy driving an ice cream truck. Another has you dealing with a giant headless spider, which, if you hate spiders, good luck. And beyond the monsters, there are sections of showing war, tearing cities apart, which adds a different kind of fear, something more grounded and real. And as the story goes on, you notice something is definitely off about your sister or friend, and by the end of the game it explains what's happening with her and how everything kind of connects, including how you ended up in that boat at the start. And I like that it all came kind of full circle there. And this whole game is about 4 hours long, and if you explore and die a few times, it's not super long, but honestly, it didn't overstay its welcome, and when I finished it, I immediately wanted to replay it to grab the rest of the mask and try co-op with somebody. It brings back that eerie vibe of Little Nightmares 1 and 2, but it's also different enough to like stand on its own, and we don't get games like that very often. Ones that take childhood nightmare logic and turn it into something playable. And for me, Reanimal gets a 9 out of 10. I want to give a huge shout out to Tarsier Studios and THQ Nordic. They absolutely nailed the creepy factor. So this gets a 9 out of 10 from me. Great job, you guys. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Don't forget, keep it fun times in the Maritimes. Bye-bye.